for having the silk moth, but it hasn't hatched, so probably being parasitized by a wasp. So the wasp would lay its eggs inside and then eat the larvae and then come out through a small hole. So you little hole at the top means that the wasp
唔係好多 NCS 嗰啲 non-Chinese students 就有嗰啲 special classes 俾佢哋 yeah so Chinese hello
Hi.
For my blog.
to infinity. So that only works from here to here.
Okay.
So if you want to take a picture over there,
Then I have to.
you have to put it on that one.
Oh,
And then macro, I'm not sure how close you can go.
yeah.
And then,
This is a 90 mm. Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's perfect for macro.
Yeah. For insects.
And then you would normally be able to see. No screen.
Why? Suddenly it's all blurred like that. I try. I try.
佢都可以睇下 Robert 嘅著作，可以當溫習又好，或者呢個都係佢之前幫喺香港就所有佢，即係佢覺得香港冇咩一啲咁嘅東西，就所有咗香港唔同種類同種類就寫一啲佢哋介紹佢哋啊咁樣。
好啊，咁係洗手間嗰度，同埋嗰度有水針咯。
Rules today to let you know. First one, please don't leave any trash behind and take away the trash. Second, please don't take anything that belong here. Please don't take away. And third one is, please don't take away your questions home. If you have any questions, just leave it and ask Robert. And just ask anything about camera settings or about the features, anything. So I'll pass the time to Robert today, and please give again a big round of applause for him.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Actually, we're going to move up to hopefully the pavilion just up there. Makes it easier to talk to everyone. It's a very large group here today, so I'll do my best to get around to everyone, but I'd like to go up and maybe do a more formal introduction just up in the pavilion there. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're just going to walk up, hopefully there won't be anyone there.
How did you get back?
Day before yesterday. The second one is isolating the subject. The third one is lighting, and that's a real game changer, I think, for a lot of people here. And then the fourth one is the settings for the camera. So to begin with, if you're an advanced photographer, some of this may seem a little bit basic, but I've found going back to basics has helped my photography a huge amount. So what I'd like you to do for the first exercise is we've got these little animals here. Okay, just one. So when I talked about the first thing that we're going to learn about photography, and it's probably the most important, and that is intention. Have you planned, have you thought through what you're trying to show with this particular photo that you've taken? So for example, if you look online, I would consider probably 75% of the people who take a photo today walk up to it like this. It's called the 45-degree angle. And almost every single person will take their photo like that. So we're going to try and move from, it's a good photo, maybe, of a little chameleon there, not a really Hong Kong animal. But how can I change what I want to do with that photo? So we've got 4 things that we can do. We can change our point of view. We can look at the focal point, maybe fill the frame. We can change the background, and we can change the composition. So when I look at that photo, this is what we're going to practice a little bit in the moment, is one of the hardest things to do is to begin to tell a bit more of a story and to fill the frame. So if I'm going to take a photo of this, I'm thinking ahead, okay, so I can take a photo like that, but what about if I get really, really close down to it and begin to fill the frame? And that's an exercise that I want everyone to try and do when we move on. And it's really, really hard, but that's why I want you to try and do it, because it is a single basis of better photography to fill the frame. So one thing, for example, with the phone, it's quite fantastic, is you can turn it upside down. And I'm thinking, well, oh, there's an interesting one. Maybe I'll get him with his mouth towards me, coming at me like that. Okay, it's not a very good photo. Hold on. There we go. I've got people standing behind, but it's okay. Done. So when I sure.
Why you use a light?
Because it helps pick out anything which is slightly different or iridescent. It's amazing how many more things you can find with a little torch.
In the night, very good to
In
find.
the night, sure, but also
with
during
a
the
torch.
day. Down this butterfly.
These are the same species, right?
Yeah, they're the same species. And if you can see the underside of it, if I move out the way here, you'll see that it's brilliant iridescent blue. It's just a fantastic colour.
See,
It's a beautiful
something else,
butterfly.
Robert.
Huh?
Where's me?
That's another one here.
Oh, caterpillar, yeah. So you can see the damage they're already doing to the tree. He's already eaten all the little leaves off there. And these guys, there's another one here. So it's a little bit early for the butterfly, I'd say. The caterpillars are still here. And you can see he's eaten all of that.
He's
And
hungry.
here, look, there's no leaves at all. Something has eaten all of that, all of this, all of this.
And then it burrows into the soil.
Yeah, but he's all the little shoots.
Then you
If
burrow.
you climb up, you'll probably find a few more up there too.
And then it drops to the ground.
And then they all come down and they burrow into the ground, amazingly enough. And then later, all they'll open normally all at the same time, and they all come out at the same time. See what I can find, but I'll also have a target species. So this These are cycad palms. They're palm trees there, and they have the plains cupid butterfly on them in the morning. A little bit early in the year for them, but I have seen them here. And the larvae will live in the middle of it, and the plains cupid has iridescent blue wings. So I hope we can go and find some.
Julian.
If they eat this, the larvae turn brown, and if they eat the leaves, the larvae will turn green. And then they hatch into these little butterflies, and they are extremely difficult to take pictures of because they are quite shy and they move around. The best time is to come at about 6:30 in the morning when they're a little bit more sleepy.
You see, if you have a good focus, you can from a distance.
The larvae will live in here, so the gardeners will typically break that off and throw it away so they don't eat.
From here. Julia. Here, there.
Oh, wait, here.
Bit different to the,
Julia, here.
This one.
Yeah, I need teleobjective.
hardest thing. There's also one, I mean, you'll find them all over here. There's another one on the ledge over there. What is it? That's the plain cupid. The butterfly again there. Oh, sorry. There's one over there you can see on the ledge. The birds, the new young birds will eat them, the snakes, the lizards, maybe some of the bigger insects as well, like a mantis would love to have a feast somewhere. So be careful where we're walking. Actually, I wanted to introduce you to my good friend Richard, who is also a photographic expert. I'll get it out, there we are. So if you've got any other questions about photography, please do talk to him as well as me. Right, so we talked about isolating the subject, and we do that through filling the frame and the focal point, but we can do it two other ways as well. One of the ways is composition. So there are probably over 50 really good rules of composition, so I'm not going to spend much time on it, but if you look on your phone, on your camera, there's a
Oh, I scared it away. But I took a photo.
is diffusion, and the last one, I can't remember, but I'll get to it. So when we look at the type of light, this today is overcast, there's no harsh sun, But if I look at the photos that I see on Facebook and other things, almost every single photo is taken between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. So that's why you have all these lovely Mormon butterflies flying around, and you'll find the males have that red back and the females they're trying to mate with at the moment. So if you look around here, I'm going to point out about 6 different things that we've found. The first one, when you see a bush which has been eaten, you can find a caterpillar on this bush, there, like that. Yep. There's about 6 caterpillars on this bush, but they look like bird poo.
Yeah, that one.
See with its little horns? And underneath here, there is a chrysalis hanging.
Oh, I see it.
So that's one thing to look at. There is a lot more bird poo caterpillars over there. There is on the cycad palm, I'm pretty sure it's a common rose caterpillar. You can see there's 2 big ones with the saddle on them. I can show you after, which is quite, I don't think they're bird wings, but someone said they actually saw a bird wing in here earlier.
No, before, no, a long time.
Oh, a long time ago, yeah, because
Yeah,
I think they eradicated the food plant. So I'm very surprised to find they don't look very well, but they are. And if you want a real macro challenge, there is the tiniest green grasshopper. One there, if I can change, but I don't think it's very well. And the other one is there.
Wait, I need the light. I cannot.
No, it's for you here something, Juliet.
Oh.
Here's one more. So we say the same. Oi.
I did for her is I took it off. It's very small.
I think I need some light.
And put the focus point in the middle. Now that means then you have to focus on whatever's
dispersing the
in the
X-ray.
middle
Yeah.
of your. Can we take it up and have a quick look? I mean, if you don't mind me changing it, if you want to see.
My leg is shaking.
They only have so many plants they can go to. Well, that's what happened with the bird wing, because they used to have bird wings and common rose in here, and that the particular type of plant they have, the type of vine, and they take the whole thing. And then he died, and then they died. 3 things I'd like to try and share. I'm going to go through a flash setup, which can seem quite advanced, but it's actually really simple. And it's one, again, lighting is a great way for you to change your photography and take it to the next level. So I'm going to explain what I'm doing. Then for the people with the telephotos and maybe more advanced, I can sit down and I can talk about my camera settings, how I shoot birds in a more advanced subject. We'll probably spend 10-15 minutes with maybe people with just advanced cameras. And then we'll, during that time, I'm going to ask the others to take you up to the lotus pond and up that way, and there's loads of good animals up that way, and I'll be joining you up that way for the last bit. And then I know Greenpeace has a final message for you.
A little bit wet. I like this one.
You can probably zoom in even more. They like you. I haven't tried the newest one, but I've got a 14 in this screen.
No, come back.
You know, the Pro with 3 lenses. It's amazing.
Do you know what is it?
It's a bug.
Is
Yeah,
a
if you
name
get the 3
and
lenses, I
surname,
think you're
please.
gonna have-
Bug.
I wouldn't buy a phone unless it had that. 'Cause
I
I
have
have to have the camera function, right?
I have 2.
No, they go under there.
Not afraid of bugs, that's good.
They also have a really nice cafe here. It supports the Deaf Cafe Society. It's quite a nice place to have a little cold drink or something. So I was talking to Greenpeace after this about what we're going to do, and I'd love to be in contact with you, see some of your photos. You're welcome to go through Greenpeace. You may be setting up a Facebook page or a WhatsApp group or something, because if you have other questions and photos, I don't want it just to end here. I want to be available to you guys. You've come along today, and remember, isolate the image, think of the background, and use a torch and a light. If you do those 3 things, it will completely change how your images are going to look. So I'd like to thank you very much. I'd also like to thank, of course, the wonderful Greenpeace, who I've had the pleasure with working with for quite a few years now on different programs. Hopefully we're going to be doing some more, and I know they have a last message perhaps they'd like to share with you.
Yes, thank you, Robert. You want to have this?
Yeah, I mean, if we have any particular...
Yeah. If you have any final questions for Robert, just grab the chance, like ask anything about.
When is the next one?
2 p.m.
Okay, I wait for that.
But you're not invited this time.
Oh, I forgot. I have to fishing today.
Fishing.
My plans.
I don't know. I mean, I'd love to set up some more things. I mean, this was actually, I was a bit worried because it's only April, and normally June is a much better time. But I think we got pretty lucky today. A lot of caterpillars, a lot of butterflies, we had cicadas, spiders, chrysalises. So I think
Lantern bug.
lantern. I didn't see the lantern bug, but I'll take your word for it.
They feel you and run away.
Yeah, that's it. So no, any other questions? No.
Okay, that's good. If you have question after this session or after our group picture, maybe you can speak to us, Robert.